Welcome aboard Bus One. We're on our way to the Twin Cities of Minneapolis, St. Paul, Minnesota, and we've got some time to kill. Let's play some trivia. Gamers, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Alec.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Hi, I'm Cooper.
And I'm Mitch.
Alrighty, so we hope that most of you know how this game works, but for our new listeners out there and those of you that don't, here are the rules. So there are 3 levels, 15 questions total, so that means 5 questions per level. In level 1, there's 1 point per correct answer. Level 2 has 2 points for correct answer. And level 3, you guessed it, has 3 points per correct answer. We are using a buzzer for this game, so whoever buzzes in first will have the opportunity to answer first, and then we'll just go down the line. There is a challenge rule. So once per game, me, the host, will give a fake answer to one of the questions. Each player will have the opportunity to challenge what I reveal as the correct answer. If the player guesses correctly, then they're awarded 3 points, but if they incorrectly challenge the question, they lose 3 points. Multiple players can challenge the same question, and if we get to the end of the game and nobody's challenged one yet, I'll just run through the answers again and we can go back. The most points wins, and most importantly, no Googling, and I will not be keeping track of your scores, so you guys need to do that as well, if you all have a note card ready. So yeah, what do you guys think the topic is?
Oh gosh.
There's been talk of D&D, which I'm scared of.
Same.
I mean, I'd be happy if that were the case, but I doubt it.
Is it like fantasy? Is it like...
I could do that.
I don't know.
Lord of the Rings? I don't know. Are you a big Lord of the Rings fan?
This week's topic is dynamic duos.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, I like the idea.
Get a little D
Like
and
Dungeons
D.
dynamic.
Oh, yeah, you see where I was going for.
Bob and Bob.
Alright.
Interesting.
Yeah, let's kick it off with a little bit of round 1. Okay, so this first question, we're going to start off with the dynamic duo. In the 1997 film Batman and Robin, starring George Clooney, which of the following of these bat-related gadgets does not make an appearance? And this is multiple choice. You have A, the Bat-O-Ride, B, the Bat Nipples, C, the Bat Hammer, or D, the Bat Credit Card. Cooper, you buzzed in first.
I'm going to guess Bat Hammer.
Bat Hammer is incorrect. Mitch, you're next.
So you're throwing me off here because I know that they're like the bat nipples, but I don't know if they don't call them the bat nipples, but people call them the bat nipples. So I'm gonna go with Bat-O-Ride.
Bat-O-Ride is correct.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to question 2. Legendary comedy duo Key and Peele earned their fame through their Comedy Central sketch show. The show aired in 2012 and ran for 53 episodes. How many sketches did they perform over the course of the show's run? And this I'll do Price is Right rules. Closest without going over.
Okay, I'm going to guess 250.
Cooper.
I'm going to go a little under that and say 175.
175. And Mitch.
What was Alec's number again?
I'm not saying.
250. I think it's like 250. I'll go higher. I'll go 300, just to get the high end.
Oh, Mitch.
What?
Oh, he went too
Unfortunately, you just went over. The correct
No!
answer was 298
Are you
sketches.
kidding me?
Price is Right, man.
I should have said like
It'll get you.
255.
Yeah,
I love
I've never
Price
watched
is
Price
classic-
is Right.
Yeah. Including classic skits such as Anger Translator and Substitute Teacher, the Key and Peele show consisted of 298 skits, which is about 6 per episode. So you can do
That's
a
a
little
lot.
math there.
That's a lot
Yeah.
of sketches.
It is a lot of sketches. I was like going through a list of them when I was doing my research, and I was like, I don't think I've seen half of these or don't remember them. Just the famous.
Did that have the one where they have the football players that have like ridiculous names?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That's the one I
Or like
remember
the
most.
touchdown dance one. Yeah.
Alrighty. Question 3. Bert and Ernie have been on Sesame Street teaching kids that people can be pals despite their differences since 1969. What is their official relationship?
Official? Cooper, you're first.
Yeah, Cooper.
I believe the creator actually came out and said they are romantic partners.
I'm going to give everyone an opportunity to answer here. So, Alec?
Okay. That's what I know they are. I don't know what they officially are. I'm going to say roommates.
And Mitch?
Well, roommates, they live together.
Exactly.
I'm
It's a good
just gonna
guess.
say I'm just gonna I'm gonna say friends. Just friends.
Can they not be all three?
I don't know
Well,
who
they
to
can.
give this to. Because while they're technically roommates, I think I'm going to give it to Mitch because their official title are best friends. So, Mitch, you get that point.
Oh, they're not romantic
I only said
partners?
friends, but best
That's
friends.
true. That's a closer
While writer
relationship. than
Mark
roommates.
Saltzman has stated that he always wrote them as a couple based on himself and his partner. But
Oh.
however, Sesame Workshop has denied the pair together, claiming that even though they are identified as male characters and possess many human traits, they remain puppets and therefore have no sexual orientation. So
Fair enough,
the
I
Sesame
guess.
Street Muppets have
Okay.
no sexual orientation.
That is a good question though, because they did introduce the first Asian American Muppet or puppet. So they have a race. They do have races, but no
Not
sexual
sexual
orientation. Okay.
But
They can feel
also-
emotions such as hatred for Rocco in Elmo's case.
Yeah, Rocco.
they do have
Or
emotions.
like Elmo owns a pet goldfish. Like, how can a puppet own a goldfish?
They have property
guess
rights
so.
up their alley.
They can own things.
I guess.
They
How
have
does that-
property rights, they have race, but they don't have sexual orientation.
Also,
How does
there's
that
Or
translate
legs.
over to the Muppets? What is Kermit and Miss Piggy's relationship then?
I don't
Best
believe
friends.
Sesame
Best
Workshop.
friends.
No, it
They
doesn't
can
work the
only be
same
friends.
way. It doesn't work the same way.
They're best
Also,
friends.
there's Count, the Count. The Count, he has a title.
He has a title, yeah, so he
positions
can.
of power.
Just to clarify, are they
There's a
roommates?
social hierarchy.
Do they live in
Oh,
the
yeah.
same? Do they live in the same
Yeah,
house?
they live together,
That's
I think.
oh, I didn't think that they did.
Yeah.
So how is
Oh, yeah.
roommates wrong?
Because friends is more of the relationship.
They participate in cohabitation. That's what it's called.
Yeah. Roommates is more of a situationship, if you ask me.
Oh, is that
true.
what
But
we
if-
are,
but-
Aidan?
Yeah.
But if they weren't best friends, then I feel like roommates would be the right answer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they
You're
are
right.
best friends.
But they are.
And
I should
maybe
have
lovers.
said
if they.
I
Maybe
should
they
have
are
said
lovers, though.
cohabitators.
Maybe they
Yeah,
are
I
romantic
mean,
partners.
they're
These
so
are,
happy.
these
Maybe
are all
they're
in a,
just
a Venn
ace,
diagram
but
that has a
they're-
big
yeah.
overlap.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
be all three.
we'll draw that out.
You don't
after
need
the
to be
episode.
a sexual being to have a romantic partner.
Exactly.
Yeah, there we go.
Maybe
can be
everyone
asexual
petition
and have
Sesame
That's true, he
Workshop
did say
to let
romantic
Bert and
partner.
Ernie get married or something. They deserve happiness after all this time.
Yeah, they should pull an Arthur and yeah, because that Arthur finale was fantastic. They should do something similar.
I have not watched the Arthur finale.
Oh,
Missed that one.
you should watch it.
I know I should. It looked good.
Have you been watching Arthur recently?
No,
You
I
never
just
stopped.
you didn't
never
see it.
stopped.
You didn't see it in the news. There was like the
I did, I saw
teacher.
it. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay,
did.
okay.
I just haven't watched the
All
whole thing.
Oh yeah, I watched it because it was I looked it up. I was
Nice.
curious.
Okay, question 4. It's hard to find a more delicious pair than old peanut butter and jelly. According to a 2003 study done by Smuckers, how many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches does the average American eat before the age of 18?
Is this Price is Right rules again?
Yeah, why not? Cooper.
500.
Oh, jeez.
Alrighty. Alec?
I'm gonna go with. Let's see. I'm gonna go with 300.
And Mitch?
Can you repeat the question again? I'm sorry.
How many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches does the average American eat before the age of 18?
Before the age of 18, that's more
So-
than 100 or like 300.
It depends on the person, you know.
Well, I just have to guess more than that, so 400.
Well, Cooper said 500, so you're in the middle.
Oh, Cooper said 500? Oh, wait. Can I change my answer?
Mm.
Can I just
Well,
top
let's
Cooper?
see what the correct answer is.
Can I
Then.
say-
So-
can
I think
can I say
I would have said
501?
yes if you didn't specifically choose 400 just to one up somebody. So I'm giving this one to Cooper. The correct answer is 1,500 PB&J
Wow.
sandwiches.
Wow.
You're saying the Price is Right rules, when they benefit me, I can't do it, but when they're disadvantaged to me, then you have to do
Yeah.
it, is what
Who
you're
knows?
saying.
Maybe the next number one I won't Price is Right it. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling.
I think I'm below average for peanut butter and jelly.
You must be.
Maybe. Someone's driving that average up, though. Keep that in mind. There's always one person
Yeah.
who's
What
eating
about all the-
3,000 PB&J sandwiches.
What about
for
all
the
those
person who eats
peanut
none.
allergy people who are bringing it down? Who's
Yeah,
eating
that's
like
true.
3,000 to compensate?
Well,
Yeah.
and what was the sample size for this? Because there's got to be people like around the world who like don't even know what a peanut butter and jelly is, you know?
I don't know. It's the average
That are
American,
eating zero.
so...
And are we
Oh,
sure
well,
that
American,
Smuckers
yeah.
isn't biased in this
It
survey?
very
Yeah,
well
they-
might be, but
they
not a
very
lot of people are
obviously
Did
have
they
conducting
a
perform a
PB&J
T test
research.
on these
Yeah.
results?
No one's conducting PB&J research besides Smuckers.
Hmm.
But some more little fun facts from that study. While we may eat a bunch of PB&Js in our childhood, everyone likes them a little differently. According to the same study, 62% of adults and 88% of kids prefer creamy peanut butter over crunchy, with men preferring crunchy by 10%. And the jelly side is a little more divided, but grape jelly comes out on top as the favorite of 44% of adults, 66% of children, and strawberry is the close second there. So if you're a grape jelly creamy peanut butter person,
You're a
that's
normie.
Yeah, normie.
I like
Apparently-
creamy, and I like bananas rather than jelly. Peanut
That's
butter
not a
banana.
PB&J then.
I know it's not, but
PB and banana.
that's
I
my
was
go-to.
considering, I was considering doing a question on like a ton of different kinds of like peanut butter and kind of sandwiches, but I couldn't find like a consistent list of all of those, and I didn't want to just make stuff up. So
Fair enough.
we got our PB&J.
I'd say I'm crunchy strawberry. That's my
Crunchy
Really?
strawberry.
I cannot do crunchy. I just can't. I can't do
What
it.
about
I like
you,
the
Cooper?
texture.
I think I'm probably crunchy grape.
See, I can do crunchy peanut butter not on a sandwich. Like when I'm eating my sandwich, I want it to be all kind of gooey.
So I'm the only normie here. I'm the only one who likes creamy.
There was
Fair
some
enough.
statistic about who liked it with crust on, but I didn't write that down. So do your own research, gang.
I'm too lazy to cut the crust off.
Those Uncrustables,
Do your own
they're probably
research.
driving those average up, honestly. And those are Smuckers, right? The
Yeah,
PB&J
I think so.
Uncrustables, yeah. Biased sources. Maybe we shouldn't
Yeah.
trust that study.
Yeah, this is the fake answer.
Oh, are you challenged? Is that a challenge,
I always
Cooper?
forget about that.
Yeah. Is that a
I'm
challenge?
not challenging. I'm not.
Yeah.
Bert and Ernie were lovers.
Aidan
Oh,
just
no.
picked
You guys-
1,500 out of the air.
Yeah. It'd be fun if you guys challenged in the... I don't think we've had a challenge in the middle of the game yet, have we?
No, we have.
The blood
Uh,
one.
Yeah, we caught John in the act.
Caught the blood one.
You're like,
but
nice
yeah.
try, John. We know the answer.
Yeah, we do need to get that. We got to catch one in
Yeah.
the middle. It's way more legit if you catch it in the middle.
Well,
Yeah.
start thinking about that challenge.
Okay.
Let's close out round one, though. Question number 5. Mario and Luigi are perhaps the most famous
Nice.
duo in video game history. Luigi was originally made just as a green palette swap of Mario so the game could have a player too, but was later given a full backstory and even has his own adventures. However, what is the origin of the brothers' evil pair, Wario and Waluigi? I'll give everyone the opportunity to answer here. Cooper?
I believe Wario came first, but I know Waluigi was added because of Mario Tennis, so that Wario could have a partner.
I mean, I said everyone's going to get an answer, but no, that's it. That's exactly
Yeah, I was
correct.
gonna say.
well, he didn't say
I
where
do that.
Wario is from.
Ding, ding, ding. If anyone can give me Wario, then I'll consider.
Wario's from Super Mario World 2, I think.
But what's his backstory?
Oh, he's the bad guy in it.
No, he's Mario's
Uh.
cousin. I know that, right?
No, actually, so Wario and Waluigi are just friends. Wario grew up a friend of Mario and Luigi who became jealous and a bitter
Oh.
rival.
Oh.
And then, Waluigi literally just created because Wario needed a tennis partner for Mario Tennis, like a doubles
yeah, I
partner.
knew that. I knew that.
That's
I
the
didn't know
entire
if you
origin
meant
of that
like the
character.
canon origin or like which game they're from.
So
It was
that's
a
so
little
sad.
bit of both. A
Yeah,
little bit
sure.
of both.
So
Yeah.
sad. I feel
Waluigi
for
doesn't have a
Waluigi.
canon origin. That's literally his origin. Is he was just like
Luigi not afraid.
friend of Wario who came to play tennis.
Waluigi.
Waluigi. Get Waluigi in Smash, or at least some mainline Mario.
never gonna
game,
happen.
Please and thank you. Give him an actual character. Isn't he the villain in Mario Dance Dance Revolution?
He is one of the bosses.
He's one of the bosses. He stole the
Cooper and I played this
the
game
music
so much.
orbs.
Yeah.
He actually stole the music orbs and sent them around, and so Bowser's the final
wow.
boss. But you fight Waluigi first because he's the one who initially stole them.
So he's the
He's the
mastermind
boss of World 1.
behind the operation.
Yeah, he's the boss of World 1.
And he's really good at Tango.
When they make Super Mario Galaxy 3, maybe they'll make maybe they'll put Wario and Waluigi in it.
The sequel to
Sure.
Mario Odyssey is just Waluigi.
Waluigi Odyssey.
Waluigi
Odyssey.
gets a hand of Cappy and like starts
Yeah.
possessing people, and it just goes on a rampage. Nintendo hit me up. Well, that's it for round one. Actually, let's do a little mini game before we do a score check-in. So this one's going to be a little complex, but we'll see if it's fun. What is a Sherlock without a Watson? We got 5 Sherlock Holmes titles that all form some kind of pair. And so I'll give you the first part, the middle preposition, and the last part, and you have to which 2 pair up. The winner gets a bonus point. So the first parts are a study, a case, a scandal, the valley, and the hound. Then the second parts are identity, bohemia, the Baskervilles, Scarlet, and Fear. And then you get 3 ofs and 2 ins. So 3 of them are going to be a blank of blank, and then the 2 of them are going to be blank in blank.
Do we have to get them all in order to get the point?
Whoever gets the most correct gets the bonus point.
So here is my guess. A Study in Scarlet, A Case of Identity, A Scandal in Bohemia, The Valley of Fear, and The Hound of the Baskervilles.
Alrighty.
I'm just going to go for it. So I have A Study of Fear, Case of Identity, Scandal in Scarlet, Valley of Bohemia, and The Hound. Oh, I think I have another in. The Hound in the Baskervilles. That didn't work.
I know The Hound of the Baskervilles, and then I know A Study in Scarlet, and the others are a guess. The Valley of Fear makes sense to me. Thank you, Cooper. And then A Scandal in Bohemia and A Case of Identity.
So that's exactly what I had.
Oh, is that exactly what you had?
That is exactly what Cooper had. That is, both of those are exactly correct. Actually, I've actually made a goof. It's A Study of Scarlet. There should have been 4 ofs and 1 in. But it works. You guys got it.
I thought it was A Study in Scarlet.
I changed some titles around, so I must have mixed some middle words. But yeah, just because Cooper got it first, I will give Cooper the bonus point there.
That was a complete guess,
nice
anyways.
Job, Cooper, knowing your Sherlock
He
Holmes.
knew, and I did not.
Feels about Sherlock Gnomes.
On the Sherlock, the first episode of the Sherlock show is A Study in Pink. Because she's wearing all pink. But I know it's Scarlet in the actual thing. I thought it was Study in.
I don't know. The list I looked at, I think might have a Study of Scarlet, but I don't remember.
I don't think that's right. But that's the fake answer.
When you talk about like art, it's like a study in this.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe. Well, that's now that Cooper has that bonus point. You want to do a little score check-in?
Yep.
Start with Alec. How many?
I have 1.
Cooper?
I have 3.
Ooh, Mitch?
I have 2.
Solids?
Wow.
Oh, wait. No, that adds up. Everyone got
does
one.
Add
Great.
up.
That does add up. Now into round 2. Let's start off with a little bit of music. Daft Punk, the French music duo, are recognized as one of the best and most influential groups in electronic music. They famously created almost robotic personas, concealing their faces and voices with elaborate helmets. These helmets consist of LED displays, ribbed neck seals, and gauntlets that can control the text and animations on their face. How much did these helmets cost to make? This is another little numbers one. We'll just say whoever's closest this time. Mitch.
Okay, each. I'm just gonna guess. I'm gonna guess $5,000 each.
$5,000 each. Cooper.
I'm gonna go a little above that and be like 50,000.
Oh wow,
Great.
a little
And
above that.
I'm gonna go 20,000.
Cooper, you get that. The correct answer is $65,000 each.
How? I said 5,000.
Alrighty. Question 7. So these next two are going to be a little bit of a pair. They're going to be about sidekicks. So we'll start off with a sidekick question about Marvel Comics. So every superhero has to have a little plucky sidekick joining them in the fight against evil. While Captain America had James Bucky Barnes in his World War II era, he also had a female sidekick known as Golden Girl. Golden Girl's secret identity is named after which female historical figure? Alec.
Okay. I'm gonna guess Rosie the Riveter.
Nice. Cooper.
That's a good guess. I was gonna say Betsy Ross.
And Mitch.
More sense.
I mean, that makes sense to me. Wait, but that makes sense because there's like there's the Commander Ross or whatever his name is.
You're talking about General Thunderbolt Ross?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I don't know. Skip me. I honestly don't know. I honestly have no idea.
Betsy Ross is correct.
Let's go.
No way.
Yeah. Elizabeth Betty Ross changed her name to Betsy Ross when she enlisted to fight in World War II. Fun fact about Betsy as Golden Girl, her final battle before retirement was fighting the Red Skull in hell.
Oh,
Nice.
She went to hell to take that man down.
Again.
Hopefully you guys will get this next one. It's a little bit of DC action here. Who could be a better duo than a person and their pet? In DC Comics, there are tons of super pets, and they even have their own Justice League, the Legion of Super Pets. Superman actually has a bunch of these superpowered pets, but which one of the following doesn't exist? We have A. Streaky the Super Cat. B. Beppo the Super Monkey. C. Comet the Super Horse. Or D. Crypto the Super Dog.
You're telling me you invented one of those?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Cooper.
I think it's the super horse.
That is correct.
Oh
Damn
my
it.
goodness.
Oh my
Gosh, how are
God.
you getting all of these?
Little do our contestants know that this was the fake answer. Looks like they were fooled this time.
I was
Yes.
going to guess
I knew-
that.
I knew
Crypto
Crypto.
seemed a
I
little
knew
too
Crypto.
satisfied to say
Crypto,
Yeah,
Crypto
Crypto
is
was
like
the only one I knew.
the title one. Streaky the Super Cat is maybe not technically Superman's, but is Crypto's kind of crime-fighting sidekick. So question 9. Duo Mobile is one of the most popular two-factor authentication apps on the market. Two-factor authentication is extremely useful in stopping cyber attacks and protecting your data. More and more companies are starting to require it, but what percentage currently require it? Alec.
I'm going to say 40%.
40%. Mitch?
This is completely because I have to do it for my work. I'm gonna say like 60%.
Awesome. And Cooper?
Are we doing Price is Right rules or closest?
I'm going to give you 5% margin on either side.
I'm gonna say 30%.
Cooper, you got
Darn
it
it.
again.
Oh my
It is
gosh.
26%. Just
Oh
within that 5%
my gosh.
margin.
I was going to say 25 and then I upped it.
Maybe my work is very forward thinking when it comes to dual authentication.
Well, although it's a relatively small percentage, it's a lot of large companies like Microsoft, Google, Discord, and all those people who are starting to require it. So you might see it becoming more popular in the future, but right now it's just only 26%. Alrighty, question 10. So all you know, I like me some Dungeons and Dragons, so I had to sneak one in here.
Yes.
However, not a lot of D&D games have both of those title nouns included. Which one of the following 5th edition adventures does not contain a dragon in a dungeon? A. Dungeon of the Mad Mage. B. Dragon Heist. C. Dragon of Icespire Peak. And D. Horde of the Dragon Queen. Mitch.
I haven't played any
A
of
dragon
these.
in a dungeon.
I'm gonna say
In a
Icespire
dungeon.
Peak. I have not played any of them, but I'm gonna say
Alrighty.
Icespire Peak.
I'll give everyone the opportunity to answer this one.
Okay. I'm gonna go with whichever one was the Dragon Queen.
Horde of the Dragon Queen.
Yeah.
And Cooper.
Can you name them off again? They kind of all ran together in my
We
head.
got Dungeon of the Mad Mage, Dragon Heist, Dragon of Icespire Peak, Horde of the Dragon Queen.
I think I'm gonna say Horde of the Dragon Queen as well. That one's drawn.
Alrighty. The answer is the Dragon of Icespire Peak.
Dang it!
While you do end up fighting the title dragon, it always descends from the sky,
That's
and
what I
therefore
thought.
you never encounter it in a dungeon.
In a dungeon. That's what I thought,
Yeah.
honestly. That was my first
The
thought.
source
Wow.
for this one, I have a little source for everything. I skimmed through all of these books and made sure that you didn't encounter one. But yeah, Icespire Peak, it always descends from the sky without fail.
Mad Mage was a bit of a cop, or not a cop out, like a fake answer. But I know a dragon shows up in that one.
Well, that's it for round 2. Now, a word from our sponsors.
I love Avatar: Last Airbender. Most people do who've seen it. There is a fan-made project that's coming out in 2 days from when we're recording this, so April 16th. It's called The Legend of Genji. It seems like it's going to be really good. There's a trailer out for it, and by the time you're listening to this, it should be out. So if you love Avatar and you're kind of sick that there's no Avatar content right now, then go give that fan-made content some love.
It's fan made, so animated by. Cool.
Well, it's a comic. It's a comic. So
oh,
not a
cool.
show. Yeah. And
Gotcha.
it is set after the Legend of Korra, so it's the newest sort of Avatar. And it seems like it's an interesting setup. I don't know if it's gonna be good or not. Please don't kill me if you read it and you don't like it, but it seems interesting. It seems promising, so I'm gonna be reading it in 2 days' time.
Alrighty, so before we hit round 3, can we get a little bit of a score check in?
I still have one.
Oh no.
I have 11.
Oh my god.
I have 4.
Nice. Well, hey, you can catch up when the questions are
Hypothetically.
worth 3 points in round 3. Oh shoot, guys. Which question are we on right now? I'm bad at counting. If duo means 2 in Latin, can anybody count to 10?
In Latin?
In Latin.
Oh,
Or just give me your best go at it.
Oh no.
Honestly, if nobody can get it, I'll just rank them on how much I enjoy the interpretation.
All right.
Cooper, start
I'll
us
give that
out.
a go.
Uno, duo, trio, quattro, five.
Oh no. Oh no.
Sexo, septo,
Stop.
hepto, hepto is 7. Ocho is
You
8.
already said 7.
No. And deca.
Mitch?
I mean,
Okay, I only know 3 for sure, and this is
Okay.
just from my life growing up as a Catholic. Also, I thought that number 6 was the funniest shit ever because it's just sex. So
That's hilarious.
Nice.
I know.
That's
So when I
hilarious.
was a kid, that blew my mind. I was laughed hysterically whenever I read in Latin. But I also know. Okay, so 1 is like unus, and then I didn't know, but duos I guess is second. I know it's close to Spanish, so I'm just gonna say tres, cuatro.
I'm just gonna count in Spanish.
Cuatro, cinco, sex.
Nice.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Soundbite.
Sex. Septembre.
Wait,
Ocho,
September.
nueve, diez. I'm just gonna do the rest in
Cop-outs.
Spanish. I'm sorry. I know it's close
Alec,
to Spanish, so that's.
You wanna
that's
September.
wow me here, Alex.
hey,
September.
at least I know that I got like
Honestly,
3.
September is not too far off.
Hey, well, hey, if at least I know I got 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm debating if I should actually try or if I should go for doing the joke one. I'm gonna do the joke one. I have 1 point
Nice.
anyway. So the Romans, that's modern day Italy. So I'm just gonna say the numbers: 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. Oh wait, I should have said fromage for 4. A 5, a 6, sex, September, October, a November, 10.
Honestly, I kind of want to give that to Alec because he was a little bit closer, honestly, than Mitch was.
Okay, but he got sex for me. He got sex for me.
The numbers 1 through 10 are unus, duo, tres, quatuor, quince, sex, septem, octo, novum, decum.
Okay, but I got 4 of
The
those dead on.
The October and November.
I'm pretty sure Alec also just went 2 instead of saying duo, which you
2.
gave us.
I got 4 of them dead on. Come on, I got the most
Okay,
right.
I'll give
I
it to
think
Mitch.
gets
Okay.
that, yeah.
Mitch gets that
Please
one.
don't give me those points.
Okay.
1, a 2.
6. Now we can move on to question 12. So a sister city relationship is a legal or social agreement between 2 cities for the cultural or commercial benefit. While there are many pairs of sister cities all over the world, I found a couple special cases. So that's what this 3-part question is about. So the first one is, which 2 cities are the most exclusive? So they're like twin cities. They don't have any other pair. This is in the entire world, by the way.
We're just picking it out of thin
Wait,
air.
what do you mean by
All right.
exclusive?
Yeah, taking it out of thin air.
They don't. What do you mean they don't have other cities?
They don't have other sister cities. So their only sister city is...
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of-
so
a
you're
lot of
not
sister
talking
cities have
about
multiples.
twin city, like the twin cities.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
They're
I think I know
known
what you're
as
talking about.
It's
twin,
like in
twin
Parks and
sister
Rec
cities.
when Pawnee had
Yeah.
the one sister city that was in
Venezuela or
Venezuela.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that.
Oh.
So they can be all over the
Okay.
world,
I have
but there's
no
only
idea.
I have
one.
no
There's
idea.
only one pair that is.
A true pair.
Yeah. I can give you a hint. They're both capitals. Pretty well known cities. Yes, Cooper.
Okay, I'm definitely just going to take a shot in the dark and name
Go for
2
it.
cities I know. St. Louis and Rio de Janeiro.
Cool.
Makes sense to me.
Alec?
So this is the whole world, right?
Whole world.
Okay.
2 very well-known cities.
I'm going Topeka, Kansas, and
Topeka.
Shanghai.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I'm just
They
gonna go.
have the same vibe, don't
Mitch?
they?
I'm just gonna say like London and Paris or something.
I will give that to Mitch because he got Paris. It is actually Rome and Paris.
Rome and Paris?
Yeah, they're the only pair of twin sister cities in the world. The phrase "only Paris was good enough for Rome and only Rome is good enough for Paris" is actually coined in their twinning agreement, but they do get around it by having partner cities, which technically doesn't violate it, but it's stupid. It's semantics.
Is
But
that because
they're-
of like the papacy or something?
No, I think it's just because they're like snooty.
They're both
Fair enough.
They're like, we're only good
Fair
enough for
enough.
each other.
Fair
Wait,
enough.
what does it even mean to be a sister city? Like, do they have?
It's just commercial or cultural benefit. It's just like,
They just like we're the
yeah.
same.
Yeah. Sister cities can range from Rome and Paris being twins, but they're like, some have like multiple. This next one, which city has the most other sister cities? This is also a very well-known city. I'll give it to you. It's also in Europe, so. Alec.
I'm gonna go with Budapest.
Okay. Mitch?
Madrid.
Cooper?
Minsk.
None of those were close, so I can't give that one to anyone.
Nice.
But the answer to
St.
this
Louis?
is St. Petersburg, actually. St. Petersburg has 55 partner cities with unofficial links to 39 others. This is mostly due to Russia's very turbulent history. So they kept getting new leadership and making more agreements, but not cutting off the old ones. So they've just kind of built up this list of partner cities, and it's gotten a little bit out of hand.
Well,
We should
like St.
cancel those
Petersburg
cities.
used to be in Sweden for a while, right?
Did it?
I only know this from watching The Great on Hulu, where Sweden definitely owned St. Petersburg for part of that show.
The final sister city question, or part of the sister city question.
This is one question.
This is one question. I
Are
split it
each
up
of
into
these
3
parts
parts because I didn't want to spend
worth
3
3
full
points?
questions. They're each worth 1 point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's
Mitch
good
only
to
got
know.
one
Take
for
that,
that.
Yeah,
Mitch.
Mitch only got 1
One.
point for
Okay.
that. I
I
didn't
wrote
want
down
to
a
spend
3.
so much time on or so many of my 15 question slots on sister cities, so I just did a 3-parter.
Fair enough.
Which
Fair match.
2 sister cities are the farthest apart from each other?
Farthest apart.
Cooper.
All right, I'm just thinking opposite sides of the Earth. It's got to be Beijing and
The ocean.
Boston.
Ooh.
Cool.
The
Alec?
classic Beijing-Boston team-up. I'm going to go with Carmel, Indiana, and that one city in Europe because I know that those are sister cities, and they're pretty far apart.
Which one in
You
Europe?
think they're the furthest?
I don't know.
You
It's
think
just another one.
Carmel is the furthest one?
He
I
laughed
don't know,
like that
as
might
a
actually be
guess.
true. I'm just gonna say Hong Kong and New York.
The farthest 2 sister cities are Dunedin, New Zealand, and Edinburgh, Scotland.
Ooh.
Fun fact about those 2 cities, they're almost 19,000 kilometers apart. In fact, Dunedin comes from the Scottish Gaelic name for Edinburgh, as it was settled by the Scots in 1848. So they just kind of got there and then named it like an old version of Edinburgh, and then now they're sister cities and they're super far away.
Well, hang on. I have a quick question.
nice.
So no one got 2 of those. So what if I just got all 3? Since
know
I got
what?
I got the most.
You know what?
right.
I'll give
you
it to
know-
you. I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. It's my little 3-parter question.
Wow.
Yeah. Mitch got the most
See,
out
the
of
thing
that.
that
Yeah.
That's true.
I was thinking maybe some of this would have been the false answer, but I don't even know how that would work with the game. So I don't think
Yeah.
any of these are the false answer. No.
You've got me. You've got me. I tried something experimental. We'll see if it holds up. History will be my judge. Question 13. Duolingo is one of the most popular ways to learn a language in the 21st century. In fact, a 2020 study showed that Duolingo students could match the performance of 4th-year university students in only half the time. How many languages can you learn on Duolingo? Alec.
Okay. I'm going to guess close. You're saying it's the closest, not prices.
Just the closest, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say 1,000.
Mitch?
I was gonna say 1,050.
Wow. Cooper?
That's rude.
Are there that many languages on Duolingo? I was definitely gonna do like
I don't
in the
know.
hundreds.
You can say whatever you want.
I'll do 200.
I really don't want to give that to Cooper.
No.
The answer is 41. I'm considering not
Okay,
giving it to
41.
Cooper.
I was gonna say
41.
like 50, but they went to thousands.
I feel less
way
bad
more.
giving it to
Well,
you than
well,
I am
hang on,
not
because
impressed,
they're-
Duolingo.
What?
Yeah, I'm not impressed either.
I'm not counting like variations. Like if I was
Yeah, I
doing
wouldn't
that
care.
many
I wouldn't count that.
languages, let's be honest.
Don't count that. We were nowhere close, so don't give any of us points.
Well, just a little fun facts about Duolingo. 39 of those 41 are offered to English speakers. And these range from stuff like Spanish and French to even Navajo and Klingon and High Valerian. You get some Star Trek languages.
So they have fake languages. They don't even have all the real languages for the world.
Alrighty. Question 14. One of the most famous musical duos of all time, Simon and Garfunkel, have had a career full of ups and downs, name changes, breakups, reunions. How did they originally meet?
I have no idea.
I don't want to guess first. But I will.
Nice.
Okay, I'm going to say it.
Say it.
They were roommates.
You
Mitch?
said the thing.
I'm gonna guess they went to college together.
Okay, Cooper?
Good guess.
Yeah, I was gonna say college together as well.
Unfortunately, all of those are incorrect. They actually met in grade school together. They were grade school classmates.
Really?
Both met in a production of Alice in Wonderland where Paul Simon played the White Rabbit and Art Garfunkel was the Cheshire Cat. They started recording music together in high school under the name Tom and Jerry.
Really?
Speaking of Tom and Jerry, one of the later episodes... Oh, this is question 15, by the way.
Oh,
One of the later episodes of the show, starring the iconic cat and mouse duo, takes a somewhat sadder tone. In the episode Blue Cat Blues, Tom falls in love with a beautiful cat who leaves him for a much richer cat. He tries to win her affection, only to be one-upped at every turn. He falls into a depression, and Jerry tries his best to save him until Jerry's girlfriend also runs off with a richer mouse. How does this episode end? Alec.
they both die.
Mitch?
I think only Jerry dies. No. Tom is the cat. Only Tom dies.
Cooper?
I think they kiss each other.
Alec, I'll give that to you. It's not quite, but I'll explain why. But you get the points for that one.
All right.
So the entire
both die.
episode is a flashback narrated by Jerry. So Jerry actually speaks at length in this episode about Tom's descent as Tom is sitting on these railroad tracks. But as the flashback ends, Jerry kisses a picture of his girlfriend that left him, joins Tom on the tracks, and then the cartoon fades out as a whistle of a train gets louder.
This is a real episode?
This is a real episode.
Wow.
However, it's not the last episode of the show, and they've been shown on screen to survive much worse. So technically not quite sure if they died, like where that falls canonically, but yeah, it's pretty much they commit suicide by railroad track.
There's an episode where Jerry talks and they commit suicide at the end.
Wow.
And it's like a short
Tom
or
and
something.
Jerry?
That's like
It
a
is-
classic
it's an
cartoon
actual thing.
trope. Is
Yeah.
to like jump off a cliff, you know? Like
That, you know, the old cat and mouse thing where they just
It's
like
hilarious.
chase each other around.
I heard that there was
That's
one like
hilarious.
sad episode, but
Cat
not that
chases
sad.
mouse kills himself with cat.
Well, are they even like continue? Like, is there an overarching plot to Tom and Jerry? Or
I feel
are they,
like there
they're
isn't.
purely
Is there?
episodic, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you're
So
right.
they're just, is it like multiverse theories, like where like each episode is just
Yeah.
a different possible like self-contained
Tom
double?
and Jerry, what if?
Alrighty, well that's the end of our game. That's all the questions I got for you. Can we get a little point check in?
I'm up to 7.
Nice. Cooper?
I still have 11.
I have 10, so I need the.
It is a
Ooh.
much closer
Can I-
game.
Yeah, ever since you took away my 3 points.
Oh
from the
yeah,
last round.
okay.
And it
He's
gave
never gonna-
me
I'm
2.
never gonna let you forget that.
If the game came down in this close, anyone want to give a little nudge at the challenge question?
I buzzed in. I have
Oh,
mine.
Mitch buzzed in.
And this is going to be bold, and I know that I'm going to lose points
Okay.
if I lose this.
Do you want me to like run through the answers or stuff
No,
first? Or are
I
you
think
just going for it.
I have a
No.
bold guess.
Cool.
Mitch,
Mitch, go for it.
going back to the Bert and Ernie thing, I don't think that Sesame Street ever came out and said that they're not. I think I do remember the fact that the creator said that they were, but I don't think Sesame Street ever came back and said no, they're not. I think it's unconfirmed, but the creator said so. So
Cooper, what's your challenge question?
Earlier, when you said you were doing experimental, that gave me the thought that you had a pretty good segue into that last question for Tom and Jerry, given that Simon and Garfunkel were in a group called Tom and Jerry. So I think the Simon and Garfunkel answer is incorrect.
Okay. Alec, do you have a challenge, or are you just going to...
Oh, I'm going to challenge because if they both get it wrong,
Yeah,
I get it right, and I win.
Exactly right.
Do you have an idea, or do you want me to run through stuff?
No, let me... to be fair, I'll just try to come up with one.
No. Honestly, if we're both wrong,
That
you
would
should
be
take the
pretty
dub.
good.
That would be the best
really
comeback
good.
in the history of comebacks.
No, I'm going to do one, but don't give me the,
okay.
the,
He's gonna
the
pull it out
answers.
of
I'm
his
going to think of one myself.
Okay.
Um,
So this is
Challenge
just for
the
fun.
mini game, I dare you.
I can't. I was so bad at that mini game. I should not challenge it. I'm going to challenge, you know what? I don't think those Daft Punk helmets
Oh,
cost
that's
that
pretty
much.
good. That's
Alrighty,
pretty
I'm
good.
gonna start.
You might be
I'm gonna
right.
start in order. Ready? Mitch, you are incorrect.
Dang it.
Ooh.
Okay, Cooper, your challenge is also incorrect.
Ah,
Paul Simon and Art
wow.
Garfunkel were in. Or this
Oh.
is the Simon and Garfunkel one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were in an Alice in
Yeah.
Wonderland production together, and their first original producing duo was Tom and Jerry. Alec, your challenge is incorrect.
Ah.
Sad.
That means Cooper wins. Damn it.
You should give us each another challenge.
You know what? I'll
Let's
give
take
you
it
each
down to
a
zero.
I'll give you a spiritual challenge. Sure.
Spiritual challenge. Oh,
Maybe
okay.
a,
So
maybe
no
a
points,
spiritual
just
challenge.
Try to
Well, see,
catch.
this is
no.
for style points. Style points don't affect the score of the game, but you might get bragging rights if you get it right. We'll do in the same order. So Mitch, Cooper, and do you want me to run through them now, or do you want to just...
I don't think I'm gonna have a guess, to be honest.
I know it's not the Mario and Luigi one.
But what if it is?
I'm trying to remember
But
other
what
ones
if
we
it
did.
is?
Okay, we
What was the
got
first question?
Bat-O-Ride, the Batman gadget, does not appear in that film. We have 298 episodes of Key and Peele. We have Bert and Ernie being best friends, 1,500 PB&Js. Waluigi came from Mario Tennis. And then we have $65,000. Betsy Ross, Comet the Super Horse, 26% of two-factor authentication. Dragon of Icefire Peak doesn't have a dragon in a dungeon. The Latin one, Rome and Paris, St. Petersburg, Dune in New Zealand and Edinburgh, 41 languages in Duolingo, Simon and Garfunkel, Tom and Jerry commit suicide.
Okay, I think you invented Bebo
Cooper?
the monkey.
I think the.
I think Comet the
Sister
horse is
City,
real.
No, never mind. Sister City one. It would be. You know what? Fine. Sister Cities. I think somehow you did a 3-part challenge question.
Mitch, you got another one?
They're all
Okay.
It's good.
incorrect.
It's for spirit points.
I'm saying this right now. I will give each of you an actual points challenge if you want a second challenge. Do you want spirit points, or do you want to actually risk all of your things?
I don't know if I want to risk
I
my
want
actual
to actually
points on
risk.
the
What if I do a 1-point
I-
challenge?
I'm
What if
leaning
I do a
toward Beppo
1-point
too.
challenge? I'm just playing fast and loose with the rules here.
Yeah, I can. I felt that.
I like that because that would
Cooper,
either tie.
That's on you because
That would-
you're
if
in
I
the
got
lead
that, that would
currently.
tie Cooper.
1-point challenge.
I have no
or-
chance if it's a
I
1
think
point
it can be a
challenge.
1-point challenge as long as Mitch also challenges. Okay, cool. I'm
Yeah,
good
I
with
will.
that.
I will challenge. I'll
Okay,
challenge.
1-point challenge.
You know what? And I'm gonna risk it all. I honestly, I think Beppo is not real. I think the horse is real.
Wow, you
I agree
both
with
got
Alec.
on the same
Yeah.
question now.
I'm putting it on the line
Is
right
the
now.
challenge question.
Wow.
However, I didn't make
I
up
knew
Beppo
it.
the super monkey. All 4 of those pets are real, actual super pets.
Wow.
Comet the super horse is
It's
real.
just not
Wait.
Superman's.
Wait, the
They're all
how?
real.
Wow.
No,
I didn't
that's
actually
it.
believe it.
That's the one.
Oh,
They all belong. They're
belong
all
to
They're all
Superman
real.
super pets.
Why does he need a horse? Why
Yeah.
does
so,
he need a
so
horse?
what are our final scores? What are our final scores
Well,
here?
Mitch won then.
Did Mitch one up you, or did he just tie you?
Well, I lost one and he gained one.
Well, he could
I
be
just
You
lost.
weren't
I-
tied. You were at 11. He was at 10,
Oh.
right?
I know, but I lost one and he gained one.
Oh.
And I went up
so we
one. Yeah, so I
switched.
went up to 11. He went down to
Well,
10.
2 points.
There
swing.
goes my fast and loose playing with the rules.
Yeah,
I
there you
guess.
go.
And I have 5, so ha.
Cooper,
Yeah.
I'll give you the spiritual win. You
I
honestly
also
probably
took away 3
deserve
points
to win,
from Cooper, so you know what?
Took away 3 points from me and
Yeah.
gave Mitch 2 points because
Cooper,
Well, okay,
Cooper,
hang on.
Cooper,
Okay. Whoa. Before you say anything you
you also
regret,
gave
Aidan,
Mitch 2
let's just
points
say this.
just for
Welcome
the
to
sake of it.
Retroactive.
In the Discord.
Welcome to
Question.
Retroactive. Aiden messes with the rules. Cooper, you get those 3 points back.
In the, no!
Cooper wins this episode. Alec, I'll give you the spiritual win. I'll give you the spiritual win for calling out the
Pandemonium.
Beppo one first.
So Cooper wins.
You get
I
the spiritual win on
Wait,
that
so
charge.
I'm the
And
only
what do
one
I
to
get?
not
And
win
Mitch
spiritually, but I
sucks.
won with points.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Physically.
Okay.
How about this? Cooper, you win physically. Alec, you win spiritually, and I win
So
mentally.
Alec gets the bragging
mentally
rights.
strong,
I get
physically fit.
I get the point win.
No, you
And-
get the bragging rights. Alec gets to.
I get the self-confidence.
But you said spiritual
Alec got
points
me on the
gives you
Beppo the
bragging
Super.
rights.
Okay. Yeah, he got the
I'm
challenge
more
question.
righteous.
Yeah. Spiritual point. Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess my
I
playing
have
fast
no
and
clue
loose
how
has
many
come
points
back
I
to
have
bite
anymore.
me. Cooper is our winner. Thanks for playing, everybody. It looks like we've
Congrats,
rolled
Cooper.
into the station, so that's all the time we have.
Somehow
Thank
I
you for
lost
riding
4
bus
points
one.
through challenges, but gained 3 back.
Yeah, we'll do the
We'll
math
do the
later.
math afterwards.
Thank
And
Don't
you
Mitch
worry
all.
lost
about
3,
it.
but then
John
John
will do
won
the
from
math.
the second challenge question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Thank you all for riding bus one, and we will see you next week.